What is going on, Adventure Nation? In today's episode, we start at Mendenhall Lake at Skater's Cabin. This is TME with Paul and Lorena. All right, so this is where we are right here. Tongass National Forest picnic ground, Skater's Cabin. I'm assuming this is where people come in the wintertime on the lake to skate, and this is the reason why. Check this out. This is the far side of the glacier, Mendenhall Lake. Look at that. There is Nugget Falls. That is the glacier. Check that out. Mendenhall Glacier. Awesome. Oh, this is open here, so it's public use. You can come in here in the winter time, build a fire. What does that say? U.S. Forest Service, 1936. I don't know what it says up top there. I probably should put my glasses on, right? Department of Agriculture. There we go. Department of Agriculture, U.S. Forest Service, 1936. This was built. Pretty cool. It's got a nice picnic table in here so that you can come and sit in here. This lake obviously freezes over in the wintertime and people come out here and skate, and this gives them a little bit of a retreat to get out there. And just to give you guys a little bit of information on this, because this is one of the tours we do, is we bring people over on the other side, which we'll see a little bit later on today, and they may have seen one of the videos I already did, I don't know. But that's Mendenhall Glacier, and of course that is named after the intrepid Alaskan explorer, Dr. Albert Glacier. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Of course it's named after Thomas Mendenhall. All right, Mark and I were gonna put our drones up because that would have been some amazing footage, but we are inside the Tongass National Forest, so that is a no-go. We can fly if we're outside the park, so we can originate about a quarter of a mile up the road or so. We could probably put them up there and get a decent shot, but you're not supposed to originate or terminate inside the national parks or the national forests. Forest you actually can if you get a permit. National parks, no go. But not going to get into all that today, so we're just gonna not put them up and avoid the hassle. All right, we're gonna follow these guys. They're gonna try and fall off of here and get us wet. We're going over to the beach. This is pretty cool.
This is where we sat and watched for the Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights, you try to see them from here?
We brought up blankets out, chairs and all.
Boy, that is as pretty a postcard as you can possibly get. Ooh, I can see that being the thumbnail. All right, Mark, tell us something about the glacier.
Go ahead.
Well, the glacier has gone up and down that mountain 4 times over the millennia, and every time it does it, it takes out plants and critters, and it packs all those nutrients in its ice. Well, then when it melts, it puts those nutrients back into the water. Now, those nutrients help to feed the plankton, which feeds the krill, and that feeds the guppies? No, the herring. And that's what feeds our whales out here.
And that's why we get to go whale watching.
Right.
Absolutely. And that is coming out of the Alaska ice fields, which is about 30 miles east of us. And there's, I don't know, it's one of 28 or 38 glaciers, something like that are flowing out of the ice fields. 38, pretty spectacular. That one there, Mendenhall, I think is 13 miles long, they said. 3 miles wide at the longest, or at the widest, so just spectacular. And we'll get another shot of that from the other side in just a minute. We're gonna drive all the way around and then head over to Nugget Falls. Yeah, this is a pretty nice beach. We should bring out the chairs and stuff, and we should go for a swim, guys. What do you think?
You know what? You first.
Well, no, I was hoping that you'd show me how.
No, let's down on the shore and throw the rope at you.
You guys have been up here. You guys have been up here longer. It'd be better for me to let you show me the way.
There's acclimated, and then there's ice cube.
The water is so cold. Literally fed straight off of that glacier and that waterfall. So, yeah, that wouldn't be a fun swim at all. Oh my goodness, the greenery. Look at that up in there. Just quintessential Alaska, man. Woo. Unbelievable. As we roll out here, I'll show you this little history here on Skater's Cabin. And again, as always, if you want to read it, you can pause that. But it's showing people back in the day out skating and snow skiing and stuff out on the pond. On the pond, I guess it's a lake, not a pond. Very, very cool. We found the Mendenhall Lake Campground, so we're just doing a cruise through to see what's going on here. They have quite a few sites, and it is beautiful in here. So we're gonna see if it goes down by the lake somewhere. Lots of sites here. Obviously there's not that many RVs in the area because they have to come across on the ferry. So the campground's pretty empty.
But it's beautiful. We're almost to the lake.
More, this is an area of tents, tent sites. So this site here, this is the beauty.
Right here.
That's the beauty site right there, number 9. I tell you.
Oh wow.
Check that out.
Oh wow.
Set up your tent right there. Beautiful view out to the glacier, straight through the trees. Check that out. Awesome. Look at these sites. They're all really nice, well maintained, and nobody in them. Oh, there's a tent on the other side. Look at this site here, right next to this little lake.
Right on the lake.
Very nice. Kind of almost like a little bridge here. And then out the other side, of course, is the glacier again. So, great view from here. There are a lot of restrooms in here too. That is really nice, so you don't have to worry about not being able to find a restroom if you're a tenter. Look at these sites. Very, very nice. And the one thing I will say is that every single place you can put a sign, it says caution bears. Every single place, so you know there's a couple of them out here. Old trolley there that's now a camper, I'm assuming. That is pretty cool there. Very, very cool.
He's living in it. Nice.
Gotta love it.
Nice.
All right, we have landed out here at Mendenhall Glacier, and you guys have seen this before. We're now at a little bit different perspective than we were before. Skater's Cabin is over on that side of the lake over there. We are here today because we are going to do a hike out to Nugget Falls. That's the plan, right?
That's the plan.
Nugget Falls, all right. So that was the waterfall that you could see from the other side of Skater's Cabin, or where Skater's Cabin was. So pretty exciting. All right, so we are gonna do the walk out to Nugget Falls. We said it's what, 3 o'clock when we started, so we're gonna see how long it takes to get out here, because we're always telling people that, you know, it's an hour round trip with photo opportunities and all that kind of stuff. It's really about supposedly a 15-minute walk out, 15-minute walk back. And we also tell people that the trail between 1 and 10 is around a 2 to 3. So we're gonna find all that out today. Do you know how you can tell the difference between black bear scat and grizzly bear scat?
The bud it came from?
No. So, you know, black bear, that just looks like a pile of bear poop. But grizzly bear scat, it has bear spray and bear bells in it. So for those of you folks who think that bear spray and bells are a good thing around grizzly bears, it just makes you a meal ticket so they know where you are. This is beautiful. Holy smokes. Nice paved trail too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lovely trail. Simply lovely.
Lovely. Nugget Falls. Awesome, awesome. All right, we've come out to an area that's a little bit more of a clearing, and check it out. You can see all the waterfalls coming off of the mountain up there. That's pretty cool. I'll zoom in.
Paper is great. sunny it's been the last couple of days. It's nice to have it clear out there.
Very, very cool here. Holy smokes. What a neat walk. Just a nice walk in the forest. And so far, yes, I would say it's even a light 2 to 3. It's very, very easy right now. Oh, this is even a little bit better stream there. Kind of nice. All right, we're starting to hear the roar of Nugget Falls now, so we know it's getting close. Okay, we're gonna look for the big reveal here right around the corner. Oh, no, it's not gonna happen yet. It is not gonna happen yet. Oh, it's Romeo. It's a sign about Romeo.
You guys talk about Romeo?
Yeah, the friendly wolf.
Friendly black wolf.
Here, we're coming up to the overlook here at Nugget Falls. Check that out. Absolutely beautiful. We will go down over here where people are in just a second, but we come up to the overlook. All right, now here we are on the trail along the lake. Skater's Cabin is going to be over in that area, kind of where that clump of trees is over there. A couple of folks out there and raft. Oh, sorry, ladies. People out there on the little peninsula. Obviously, that's all stuff that comes down from the falls. Very, very cool.
See the icebergs?
Yeah. Icebergs out there floating. This is super cool, folks. All right, Mark, what do you think?
Oh, it's amazing.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Check this out, folks. That is awesome. All right, the question really is, who's the first one that's gonna fall in? The one up there in the green, the guy and the gal down in there closer. Which one is going in the drink, folks? Look at that. Woo! That is awesome. Okay, Lisa's taking her shot at falling down. That's awesome. I'm gonna take a walk out here to the end of this sandbar and see if we can't see the glacier. Because right now you can't see the glacier around the corner. So I'm hoping that if we get out here, we might see it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's starting to reveal itself a little bit. All right. So, waterfall there, and then the sand spit comes all the way here and around that way. But this is as far out as we can get. Visitor center back there. See that? Some icebergs floating out there, or pieces of ice anyways. Skater's Cabin over there. And then you can just see the top of the glacier there, just a small piece of it. Still pretty cool. And then we come across to the mighty Nugget Falls. You can see a little bit more of the falls from here too. Even if I walk over a little bit further, I might get more. Here's one of the canoes from the other side coming up. They're gonna come dock up here and check it out. That's kind of a neat way to see everything. It'd be really cool to row up there and see the glacier from the water for sure. Awesome, awesome. All right, I will say that as of right now, we are heading back up the trail and we are at the 35-minute mark. So this is one of the things I want to do, is I wanted to see the timing going down and back. And of course we stopped and filmed and shot video and shot the you know what. And so now we're walking back. But a little bit of this trail is uphill on the way back. On the way in, it was all downhill. So we'll see how the walk back is. But so far, not so bad. All right, folks, when you're out hiking on trails, drive on the right, pass on the left, just like on a road. Then everybody has a good time out on the trail. Oh, look at the trail up ahead of us. It's the short-legged gazelle. She walks really fast out in the wilderness.
Blimey.
She's hard to catch, that one. All right, we're back here near the visitor center. And of course, now you can see the glacier, and we'll go up into the visitor center here and you get an even better shot of it. And we'll check that out. So this here is a nice shot of the visitor center. We're gonna go up there and check it out. Pretty cool. You ready there, Mark?
I think so.
Awesome, awesome.
Ain't dead yet.
And we are inside the visitor center. We're gonna go ahead and see the Mendenhall moves and shapes in the valley ecosystem. Wow. A model of the glacier. Pretty cool. This is the one thing I definitely want to see. There's Romeo, the friendly wolf. Right there. You're gonna have to want to check this out here. The dance of life. Good old Romeo. Wandered these parts from 2003 to 2009. Awesome, awesome. This kind of stuff is really cool because it explains how the ice is flowing even though it looks like it's moving. It's really cool. Hopefully I can see the time lapse over on the other side that talks about this glacier here receding and advancing. And then of course from here inside of the visitor center you can see out to the glacier. And then over to Nugget Falls. You can see the little tiny people over there. Pretty wild. So we are ready to roll. Are you guys ready to roll?
Ready to roll?
Mark's like, I was ready to roll 15 minutes ago. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, unfortunately we're still halfway up the trail.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's going to carry me. Holding
There's a overview here. That's the one pavilion down there, that roof. Oh, look at that. You see a iceberg out there in the middle. Big old floating piece of ice, as they tend to do. Broken off from the glacier. Out before the visitor center, they have the information booth. This is the area where all the buses that are cruise ship buses hang out, and then we pick up and drop off on the other side. You're gonna see one of our buses here in just a second. Over there. Almost back to the parking lot. Make it, Mark. Got it?
I think
Got
I'll
it?
make it. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
No problemo. Come on, man, you can do it.
I'm coming.
All right, so the hike all the way out and back, including selfie stops and picture taking and videoing, and the visitor center all the way back to the car was an hour and 15. These guys clocked our stop of the trail about an hour total. So pretty easy hike to get that done if you come out here to Nugget Glacier. Time to roll out.
What
are we doing for foods, dudes?
I've been so wanting to show you that. What are we doing for foods, dudes?
What are we doing for foods, dudes? I don't know. Do you want to do something for foods, dude?
All right, we're done with our hikes. We're gonna go do some dinner, and we're gonna check out La Salsa, authentic Mexican food in Juneau, Alaska. This is gonna be interesting. We'll see how authentic it is. All right, it's not quite what we thought. We thought it would be a standalone Mexican restaurant, but it's actually here in the little mall at the Nugget Mall, right next to the Sportsman's Place I was at the other day. This is it here, La Salsa, Mexican food. So we're giving it a shot. It actually looks really good. We'll see. All right. So we're at this La Salsa place here, and this guy gave me this because the Pico de Gallo wasn't very hot, and he said this might be hotter for me. Holy smokes, I might die. It's so hot. Holy smokes, that is like death salsa. I don't know what that is. That is incredible. That's the hottest thing I've ever eaten, and I didn't expect that. So, but these guys, they're getting a kick out of it. They think it's hilarious. They laugh at my pain. I would too, though.
We didn't laugh at you the first time. It was the third time.
It was the
you went
third
in.
time you
Right.
shoveled it in.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know why I did it a third time. The third was over the top. Wow. All right, that was the Nugget Mall and La Salsa. I will say, the food there was really pretty good. It was decently priced, not too bad, but it was really good. The salsa was absolutely brutal, but it was also delicious. So, time to go home now. All right, here goes Marc and Lisa. Dropped me off here at the compound, heading back to the house. So, this is where we're gonna call this one. It'd be awesome if you hung out with us a little bit, got to know us. That means you should hit that subscribe button. Be equally as cool if you like this video. And we'll see you again in the next one. Bye now.